Hi, it's Julie from Table for Two, and today I'm making easy chicken shawarma quinoa bowls in partnership with Shenandoah Valley Organic. I've been working with SVO for the past 2 years, and what I love about their company is, one, they're located in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley, and I went to school down there, so it just reminds me of happy times. And two, I've really gotten to know the company and their business model, and their farmers retain control of their farms, so they're able to raise high quality chickens because the farmers have a sense of pride and they're treated with dignity and respect. And in turn, the consumer reaps all the benefits of that. You get fresh, delicious chicken. And with that chicken, I'm making the chicken shawarma quinoa bowls, and they're super customizable, and you can make them for meal preps, for lunches especially. I love doing that, or even dinners. Let's go ahead and get started on our spice mix for the chicken shawarma. There are a ton of spices that go into the chicken shawarma mix. I'm just gonna mention some of them. Turmeric, cumin, and there's some paprika. And we'll just mix this all together with our little whisk. And once you have that all incorporated, that is your spice mixture. So we'll set that aside, and then we will go and open the package of chicken. I love the way that the chicken is packaged in this tray because you can do all the prep work in the tray. You don't have to like dirty up another dish. You don't have to bring out a cutting board. You can do it all in here. Less cleanup, environmentally friendly. It's totally awesome. And one thing I want to mention is on all SVO chicken packages, they have a farmer ID on it. And so the farm ID, you can go to svorganic.com and type in the farm ID, and you can find exactly the farm that your chicken came from, which is so cool. It's literally like farm to table. So let's open up the package, and then super easy open in the tray. Now we can put the spice mixture all over the chicken right in the tray. And what I love about chicken shawarma, I've been making it a lot lately because I just love all the spices that are in there, and it perfumes the house, and it just tastes so good. That's why I make it so often. So what we're gonna do is literally prepare the chicken in the tray, which personally, I love not having all that cleanup. It smells so good. I love the smell of cumin, and you can smell the paprika, and the turmeric just gives it such a beautiful color. And once you cook it, it's like a golden brown. It's so pretty. And that looks good. We'll finish seasoning the other side when we head to the stove. So let's go. Heat the skillet to like about a medium high and add in my olive oil. You want a generous amount of olive oil in the bottom of your skillet because you want the exterior of the chicken to get all nice and crispy. And it makes all the spices stick onto it, and that's the point of having a generous coating of the spices as well, because it's so much flavor with the fresh chicken, and it completely transforms the flavor and everything. And it kind of transports you to the Middle East. The pan seems all nice and hot. So that means it is ready for our seasoned chicken. I'll go ahead. Look how convenient that is. It's like a little tray that I can just bring on over to the stove. So shake off the excess, and then we'll just add it right in, skin set or face down where the spices were. That's the exact sound you want to hear. So there's 4 chicken thighs in here. You don't want to, this is fine, but typically you don't want to overcrowd your skillet because then it brings the temperature down and you won't get the skin all nice and crispy and golden brown. So this is actually a great amount. And now that we're done with the tray, we can just toss it. So we'll let that go for about 3-4 minutes to get it all crisped up, and then we can flip it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna season the other side with the rest of the spice mixture, and some salt. Just to make sure everything is well and evenly coated. Now grab the salt and sprinkle that all over. You can already smell how good it is. Let's go ahead and flip it. Look at that. It's all nice and crispy. I love using fresh chicken for a dish like this because it really brings out all the flavors of the spices. And now we're gonna do the other side and let that cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. Friendly tip, you might wanna put on an apron because the turmeric can splash all over because of the hot oil, and you wanna protect your clothes. So you'll want to cook your chicken to an internal temperature of 160 degrees. So I've got my handy dandy thermometer that I'm just gonna poke in there and check. And it looks like we're all done. So I'm gonna cut the heat and then we're gonna bring it over and assemble our quinoa bowls. Okay, time to customize our bowls. Now these are super customizable. You can use whatever toppings or ingredients you like. I'm using cucumbers, lemon, hummus, grape tomatoes, and then I love drizzling a little bit of tahini on top because it pairs really well with the shawarma mix. So all we have to do now is cut up our chicken, which lays in a bed of quinoa that we already cooked earlier. Go ahead and cut up the chicken. Okay, I love using boneless, skinless chicken thighs because it retains so much moisture and it's just so hard to mess up on these. They're way better to cook with and they just have so much flavor. So I like cutting them into little tiny strips like this because then you can lay them into your quinoa. Move that over right there. And I'm gonna do one more because I love chicken. So we're gonna cut up another strip of them. And then we're gonna lay that on the other side. Doesn't that just look so good already? I mean, I could just eat the chicken and the quinoa itself. But let's cut up a cucumber. And just little baby rounds is fine. Doesn't matter how thick. So we've got the cucumber. And then I'm gonna cut up some grape tomatoes. And put that in the bowl. It's so colorful. And then you can even add some of your favorite cheeses in here. Like I would say feta cheese is a really good cheese you could add. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the hummus, which I love using a little cookie scoop for them because it gives the right amount and it's an equal amount. So just do 2 little dollops or however much you want. That looks really cute too. And then we're gonna squeeze some lemon juice all over the top to give it that fresh pop of flavor. And then we'll just squeeze a little bit and catch the seeds. There we go. And then I love topping off my shawarma quinoa bowl with a little bit of tahini. It just gives it rounds out the flavor pretty much. Give that a stir and then you just drizzle over the top of your chicken shawarma. And the combination of these two flavors, so good. And there you go. There is your chicken shawarma quinoa bowl. I'm gonna take a bite because I can't resist. So let's give this a taste. This is so delicious. You can definitely taste the difference in quality, and I love that I know exactly where this chicken came from. For the full recipe, visit tablefor2blog.com.